Richard, you just beat Niels Grondelius with the black pieces in Sicilian. I saw like you played your knight takes g4 in the opening, which looked very risky. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I went like super old school, meaning I entered the sharpest Sicilian and started to think what to do from the initial position. So yeah, basically, I mean, he played this g4 line, which is kind of new, and I think I had even a game with Karyakin, or maybe he played bishop e3 first and then g4. So I just entered this position, and then I was, like I've said, I was calculating what I tried to make a move that would make sense, which was, which would challenge his move order or whatever. And then this knight e5, f4 is very forcing, and I could have gone after e5, knight e5 probably. I think it's not, a bit worse or something. And after knight takes g4, things have gotten really crazy. I mean, I might be just losing, I don't know. Because they have a lot of sharp lines for him. Okay, I was firmly calculating something like in case he moves the bishop to g1, which kind of principled move as well. Then I can maybe play b5, which might be just like a blunder. And queen g2, like he actually traps my knight. And then rook b8, queen takes knight, and bishop b7. And this diagonal is really unpleasant, so the rook is hanging. I figured knight f3 is the only move, but as I've said, could be wrong. And there, I think somehow like h5, h4 inclusion, and at one point like bishop b4 or pawn b4, and I have counterplay for the piece. But yeah, of course, it could easily be that this is all false. And then what he has done, basically he had compensation, I felt like. But I don't think like I was, I was probably maybe worse or something, but I felt like I was always level. And then he just misplayed this compensation slowly with, I think, small blunders. Like he played a bit too slow. He let me to castle taking b8, and I think he should have gone for knight d6 at least to grab the bishop pair that way. Then he went for this rook c3. I think he just, and then queen a4, and he just went back. He just forgot about that, and then bishop takes e4. I forced b3, and then I just overtook the initiative, and we were kind of short on time because of this strange opening. So we were short on time, and then he just blundered. Yeah.
In this tournament here in Wijk aan Zee, usually there's a lot of players who have like an enterprising playing style, who really go for it. Niels, I think, is one of them. Do you like to play against this type of players, in contrary to the more solid players?
Depends what the result that I'm aiming for. But Niels certainly have to give him credit. He started with 2 black games, and then he went for, after the -1 score, he went for this very sharp line. Many players would have just try to stabilize with white, and he was not one of them. And like I said, it turned out to be lucky for me today, but it could have gone in both ways. Yeah.
Already for many years, you're very close to the top 10 of the world, or you're just inside the top 10 of the world. When will you make your next step to maybe like top 5 or closer?
It's a good question. I don't see it anytime soon happening, but I mean, the way I play, honestly, I think someone who is still aiming to be in top 10 maybe should know more about this opening than queen c7, and then start thinking after any move, basically, move 6. So somehow I feel like we are not in the early 1900s anymore. Yeah. So like some theory has happened which I was not aware of. But yeah, I'm trying to play my best games. Of course, sometimes it works out well, and sometimes not. So we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.